Yes, Danny Mullins has kindly come out to have a chat with me here in Limerick, of course, about his day one of the Cheltenham Festival. Danny, you have 5 rides, some really good rides to look forward to, and the first one being, of course, Ilete Tom won a Grade 1 at Dublin Racing Festival. That's in the Supreme Novices.
Yes, he looks a good ride. Good winner at Leopardstown at the Dublin Festival. And maybe Facile Vega didn't turn up that day, but I still rattled the cage a little bit with Facile Vega at Christmas going down to the last.
You're only beaten 4 lengths by him
Only
that
beaten
day.
4 lengths. It's a solid run. So, you know, even though Facile didn't turn up at the Dublin Festival, I still think we've got solid form with him. I suppose Marine Nationale is the unknown in there.
And obviously he can be a little bit keen in his races, but being a Supreme Novice hurdle, there'll be no trouble settling because they will go blistering gallop, won't they?
Looks like there's going to be plenty of pace in it again. I'd imagine High Definition will probably go forward, and he's a class horse too if he jumps, so you know it's what a Supreme should be, all the best novices meeting each other.
And he's a horse that's still open to a bit more improvement. He's slightly gone under the radar, although he has won a Grade 1 the last day.
Definitely, you know, he's gained a lot of Grade 1 experience last year, and I think, you know, going back there with that experience under his belt gives him a good chance.
Okay, the Arkle, Willie has 3 runners in it. You're riding Dysart Dynamo. Second time you've been on board him, of course, the first time was when he was 10 lengths behind stable companion El Fabliola. That was in the Grade 1 Goff's Arkle chase. For me, that was the best renewal of a Goff's Arkle chase we've seen in quite a number of years.
Definitely, I think it was the best novice chase ran either side of the sea so far this year, and you know, I suppose with Dynamo, it's a case of can he contain a little bit to save for the business end. It's a furlong shorter in Cheltenham, and a little bit more jumping early in the race might just take the sting out of him, but I'm sure he's going to burn up over those first few fences.
Because he's, as we all know, you just have to let him go about and do it himself, because you start fighting with him, it's only going to make matters worse. He's just a free king going sort, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Whatever half a ton he is versus my maybe 65 kilos, there's only going to be one winner in that battle.
Good stuff. Of course, the champion hurdle as well. You're on Vauban, of course, last year's Triumph winner. You've ridden him in both the starts so far this season. Of course, he was runner-up to state man in the Matheson hurdle at Leopardstown at Christmas time, and then third, of course, to state man in the Irish champion hurdle.
Definitely, yeah, and a very good run at Christmas. Maybe a fraction disappointing that I couldn't close the gap on Stateman somewhat more at the Dublin Festival, but you know, he's shown good level of form in Cheltenham. He's won a Triumph hurdle. Constitution Hill is, you know, no more needs to be said about him, but you know, we'll go there. It's a horse race, we'll take him on.
She wears it well then in the Mayor's hurdle. She won a Tactical Affair in beating Queensbrook, last year's runner-up. That was at Leopardstown. Again, she reopposes. She's not without a chance. She wears it well.
Definitely not, and you know, Maria's Rock she's won a few good races, but maybe on slightly better ground. I think with the ground getting softer, she wears it well. Won a Pertemps qualifier over 3 miles in Punchestown. Stamina is no issue, and you know, she showed she had tactical speed to beat Queensbrook the last day. She's a genuine contender at a bigger price.
Now, obviously, it's probably one of the strongest mares hurdles we've seen. The likes of Honeysuckle, the dual champion hurdle winner in it. Epatante, of course, former champion hurdle winner as well. Love Envy, Maria's Rock, last year's winner. There's some amount of strength and depth in it, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's fantastic to see that. You know, people cribbed about the mares race early in the years of its introduction, but now it's, you know, it's what National Hunt racing should be. Big opportunities for good mares, and make it a proper breeding game going forward with some exciting races going, you know, on the journey.
And your last ride of the day, I think he's a big chance. Andy Slattery's Sir Alan. He wasn't that far behind Blood Destiny in his first start over hurdles when Blood Destiny won at Cork. I thought it was a really good performance to get off the mark. He's beat a couple of subsequent winners at Punchestown, and he was good in a Tactical Run Affair at Naas the last day, in a race that's thrown up, 3 out of the 5 or 6 out of the last 5 or 6 winners of the Boodles at Cheltenham.
Definitely, that was a good run. You know, he battled well to beat me in Naas the last day. He's shown he'll handle soft ground, and I think with the rain falling, it definitely brings him into it with a big chance. Tikau for Willie has, you know, I think 11-7, plenty of weight. Emmett's horse, I think, is on top, has been declared. So to be in there off 11-1, I think it gives him a good chance. His form is very solid. Going back, you know, early days, that run with Blood Destiny is an eye catcher. And
you have some cracking rides, we said, over the day one, 5 of them in total. Is Ilete Tom? He's obviously the most obvious one you're really looking forward to.
Probably, but you know, You can make a case for any of the 5 rides, and going into a Cheltenham Festival day one with that kind of a book of rides, it's very exciting. You know, championship racing, everything could go to plan. They might not ride a winner, but there's a chance a few of them could hit the target.
And it's so too early to say, obviously, what Willie is going to have you on for the rest of the week. But one horse we know you'll definitely be riding, all things being equal, is Flooring Porter.
Yes, he's in good order. Gavin is very happy with him the last few weeks, and I think that's very encouraging. You know, he got beat twice this year, and it was the same last year, but this year maybe wasn't showing the level of form we would have liked to see. So the fact that the setback came to light early January was a little bit encouraging to see. That might be the reason why he wasn't hitting those heights. And you know, Gavin knows exactly, while it wasn't the ideal preparation this year, he never ran after Christmas before Cheltenham in the last few years, so he knows exactly where he needs to be on a time scale going to the festival. And the fact that he's very happy and confident gives me great confidence going, you know, for a 3-timer. He has his chance, a very competitive race.
And of course, both your Cheltenham wins so far, your career come on Flooring Porter, winning back-to-back World Hurdles.
Yeah, he's been a very good horse for me, a quirky little horse, but he's delivered on the big day, and he seems to really enjoy it over there. Even last year, after the heavy rain on day 2, it wasn't inconveniencing him for the stairs hurdle last year. So I think ground is no option, and we'll give it a shot.
Great stuff. Well, thanks for coming out and going through your rides for the first day. You have some exciting rides to look forward to. You're going to be busy over the 4 days, and I'd be surprised if you don't add to those 2 winners already at the Cheltenham Festival by the end of the week. Danny, best of luck for the week.
Thank you very much.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.